Hey guys, Matt here, joined by David and Ali, and in today's video we are going to be listing our top 10 most anticipated games of this year. We realise now it's late January, but you know, had to make them Far Cry videos, right?
Now these are games that we are most excited about, and we do realise that you guys might have other opinions on other games that might have made the list, and we want to know which games you're excited for as well, so comment below any games you think we might have missed out on, anything like that in the comments below, and we'll be sure to reply to them.
You can fully expect that given we are excited about these games, you will be seeing a lot more coverage of these games in future on the channel, so if you like our list, be sure to look out for them. Now without further blabberage, let's get to it.
Number 10.
Fallout 4 DLC. Now we realize this is kinda cheating given that there isn't actually a new game coming out, but we are sure that all the DLC will enhance an already great game and bring about even more hours of fantastic gameplay.
For me personally, Fallout 4 DLC would be great, but I still need to finish the story. Fallout 4 is a huge game, it takes me forever to finish Fallout games. Of course DLC would be absolutely fantastic, it's going to add so much more fun to the game. But yeah, gonna take a minute to get around to it.
Having not played Fallout 4, I'm not that excited by this, but I know it's going to be good given the success of the game, and a lot of people love the Fallout games, so it's definitely worth looking out for.
Personally, I can't wait for it to come about purely because if it's anything to go on, Fallout 3 had 4 DLCs, Fallout New Vegas had 4 DLCs, each of them adding a good bit of hours worth of gameplay onto it, even more if you're like me and you've got it on PC and you can mod it, so it just gives me an extra opportunity to make a new save, go out, and fuck up the wasteland in 1,000,001 beautiful ways.
Number 9.
South Park, The Fractured But Whole, otherwise known as South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Who would have thought that a South Park game would be well received by many critics and gamers alike? I for one didn't see that coming. The Stick of Truth was a blast, also we're here because I didn't play it, but given the success of the last title, this is one to certainly look out for. Expect more of the same, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Well, you guys, I was kind of thinking South Park and the Stick of Truth is gonna be pretty amazing, and it was pretty freaking sweet, am I right? Yeah, pretty freaking sweet. So, South Park and the Fractured Butthole, I mean, sorry, I'm kidding! It's gonna be absolutely fucking amazing. I mean, what does you expect? And if you have your time, you can quite kindly suck my balls.
Number 8.
Next up, making it to number 8 on the list is Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which release date is the 26th of May 2016. This game looks extremely fun. We all loved the previous Mirror's Edge titles with the amazing parkour teamed with the cool combat takedowns, that was awesome. This title takes that full system and makes it even better. It's going to replace the previous linear missions with an open world parkour experience. Oh man, this will be good. Can't wait to just like free run around the city doing whatever I want. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Mirror's Edge the first one back on Xbox. It was really fun just to do the parkour. I didn't really follow the story that much, and the art style was a bit iffy to me, but it was a really fun game to play, so I'd be excited to play another one.
Nothing screams more fun to me, says the man who has spent £40 nearly every year for 5 years on Assassin's Creed games, than just parkouring aimlessly around a world with no real direction. I mean, I'm not gonna go out, get fit enough to learn how to do it myself, so of course I'm gonna pay another 50 quid to do it in Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Number 7.
No Man's Sky. Expected June 2016. This game has many people extremely excited, and for good reason. We considered even placing it higher on our list considering how impressive it looks in the current teasers and trailers. The fear, however, being that the gameplay will get old after a while. Having said that, if you love to explore, just like perhaps in Elite Dangerous, if there's any of your fanboys out there, then this game is definitely for you.
Every single star you see in the game, as you gaze into the universe, is a solar system and will have its own planets that have been generated with different forms of life. The game contains a staggering 18 quintillion planets, so good luck exploring them all. And what is amazing is, if you discover something first, be it a planet, creature, plant, or so on, you can name these things and claim them. I think it's really cool.
Yep, No Man's Sky is another game I'm just going to spend hours doing absolutely nothing in it. So I might even just like push go on the rocket, rubber band my controller, go to bed and see where I wake up in the morning. It's going to be so bloody cool just to travel that far.
I just really want to make a Tube Noobs world. I don't know about you guys, but Ali can be like the little rats running around, and David can be the slightly entertaining but retarded dogs, and I'll just be the god of the planet.
Number 6.
Coming up at number 6 then, we all know this was coming at some point, Far Cry Primal. Release date 23rd of February 2016, so not too far away. This game we love the look of and we're all very excited to give it a bash. If you want to learn more about the game, we have numerous videos covering the story, animals, gameplay and more, so look out for them on our channel.
This game takes the classic Far Cry gameplay style and places it in the Stone Age, where we can use primitive weaponry, which, to be fair, I mean, we only ever use the bow, so that's what we're used to, but also tame animals to help us master the wildland.
Well, in case you haven't seen our other videos, this is a game we are very excited about. I'm really disappointed though by the fact that there's no online play. Like, that really made me hate Ubisoft a little bit more than I already did. But they do make very good games and this one's going to be a cracker.
Number 5.
Overwatch. This is a game I wanted higher in the list also. I've been stoked for this game ever since its awesome announcement trailer at BlizzCon before last. We have a news and information video on this game already on the channel which explains all the new heroes as well as some other really cool features, so check them out. This is a team-based shooter with influences from MOBA and games like Team Fortress 2, where you play as different heroes who all have unique abilities. Teams will either attack or defend different objectives to win the game. This will be a fast-paced, dynamic and strategic game that has received fantastic support from the Twitch community and those who have tested the beta, and there is no reason why it won't be great given what we've seen so far.
Who would have guessed Matt would have so much to say about this game, given the little Blizzard fanboy he is? Oh, get down on your knees, Matt, you know you want to. I must admit though, I am looking forward to it. I've seen a lot of people play the beta, a lot of YouTubers that I watch as well, like Cat Films and other folk, and they make it look like it's really fun, which does something special for me because I'm a big Dota 2 fanboy and it takes something special to pry me away from my precious.
Overwatch, yeah, that's a game. If only I had a good enough PC to play along with Matt and Ali. Ah well, too bad.
Number 4.
Coming in at number 4 is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and that game's release date is yet to be announced. This is where it got very difficult to start placing games in the list because let's face it, they're all going to be great. Wildlands is an open shooter game where you can play with your friends or the AI, doing missions, working together to take down the drug cartel of Bolivia. This game takes into account decision making to a whole nother level, because each AI character we come across has their own agendas, their own decisions to make, so depending on if we complete missions, because you don't even have to complete missions, and what we actually do in the missions, this all has an impact on the story of the game and how the future events will unfold. It's gonna be sweet!
This is a game that I'm getting more and more excited about every time I hear something about the game. I think it's just going to be so fun with you guys running around Bolivia, just killing things, being awesome badass military peeps. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Number 3.
Uncharted 4. I don't know about you guys, but Uncharted is one of my favourite game series of all time, if not my absolute favourite. It truly feels like you're controlling a movie in these games. The story has been phenomenal always. I feel like a cooler Indiana Jones who's become a master of parkour when playing any Uncharted game.
Now, given how this is the last game of the Epic series, I think it will go extremely well. It will not disappoint. I mean, they don't want it to disappoint. They've put so much time and effort into the story, into everything they've put into it for years. So expect amazing story, awesome gameplay, and all the twists and turns of an emotional roller coaster in between.
Yeah, as Matt said before, Uncharted literally just feels like you're playing a movie. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Even the online play is great in these titles. In fact, watching my brother play Uncharted 2 multiplayer was the moment I switched to PlayStation over Xbox back in the day. So we know it's still going to be great.
Number 2.
Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect has and will always be another of the great gaming series that so many of us have loved. Matt writing this, even though he hasn't played it, but I have, I'm the fanboy here. Be it the engaging story, the gameplay, or the great RPG aspects of the game that BioWare always gives you in everything from Dragon Age to Mass Effect and more. For those who haven't had the pleasure of playing such a good franchise of games, do not worry. This brand new title takes us into the Mass Effect universe, but far away from the original trilogy. We start fresh with a whole new galaxy and characters to play with, and unless they give us the worst end to a video game series ever again, nice opinion, Matt. I'm not gonna go with that script completely because I thought it was quite good actually, especially with the DLC. There's a little hint for any fanboys out there. There's no way that they can fuck this game up. It's going to be great. As for my opinion on the game, well, you've already got a bit there that I'm absolutely in love with the idea of it, but I'll be covering all the hot new topics and discussion points coming out for the new Mass Effect Andromeda very soon. And I just can't wait. I love the premise. I love going around in space. I love the combat that it got refined in 2 and 3. The story, I love speaking to people for hours on end in the game. Just building up pointless relationships with people like I hate to God some people in it. They're absolute assholes, but I'm like, well, I want to complete the game. I want to get 100%. That platinum trophy is mine, boys. It's got my name all over it. Commander Shepard right there. And of course, when I get my downtime, collecting fish from my fish tank and little spaceship models. When I'm not banging blue space chicks. But hey, that's what everyone wants to do, right?
2016 is going to be a great year for games. There's going to be epic multiplayer games, and there's also going to be some amazing story-driven single-player games as well. There were so many games that we probably could have made it a top 20 list, but you know, people just don't search for that. So yeah, top 10, yeah, that's the one. But anyway, here's a few of our top honourable mentions for the most anticipated games of this year.
Number 1.
And now for our most anticipated game of 2016. Drum roll please, Matt. Tom Clancy's The Division. Everything we have seen from this game looks fantastic. Customization, team play, strategy, story, gameplay, unlocks, loot. The list goes on and on. We have made a video covering all you need to know about this game. And if you want to watch it, because you're as hyped as us, go have a little look.
We will play as special agents during the collapse of society, and it's our mission to stabilise the nation again, firstly by taking back New York City. The game allows us to level up our customised characters by working in squads with our friends or by going it alone in a dynamic, immersive, post-apocalyptic like New York City. Now there are a few things that we're concerned about with the game, and we're going to be releasing a video that will cover our main concerns as well as added information about all the game's trailers that recently came out very shortly.
But we have to hope and pray that Ubisoft do not disappoint us as they have with other titles, and make this game everything it can and should be. I can't wait to be special agents with these guys, although they are fucking idiots.
Shooting some fools, killing some fools, busting some fools, and fucking up some fools. And in the meantime, and every other bit in between, shouting at Matt and David for how incompetent they are and for blowing the fucking cover of the mission.
I can't wait to play this game. Like, honestly, from watching the trailers, I just can't wait. It looks so cool. And you know, like the whole open world co-op is just going to be bloody amazing. Please, give me the game now! So this was our list for the most anticipated games of 2016. But let us know in the comments below what games you're excited to play. Do you agree with our top 10? What would you add? What would you take away? We all want to hear.
All these games will certainly gain some exposure, if not a lot, on the channel, so if you are interested in watching us play these games, or if you want to learn more about them, then you should subscribe now to Troop Noobs TV.
So until next time, folks, bye!
We can dance if you want to. Dun, 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 dun. And if your friends don't dance and we don't dance, and you ain't no friends of mine. We can dance if you want to. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I'm running out of breath, so I'm going to stop this recording. Just pissing off Matt here. La 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 la. Oh 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 oh.